Wait, share your screen first. Share your screen first.
Oh, you're so right. My bad. Allow. Alright, can you see it? Can you see it?
You didn't start it yet.
Oh, there we go. Should be fine for you now.
You are actually technologically disadvantaged.
Yo, it's fine. It's fine. We're here now. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Okay. Hello
All
again.
right.
Alright, starting again from the top. Hello. I had some technical difficulties, but we're back. Yeah, so essentially, we're just gonna be judging everyone else, like Null previously said. Um, my name is GP. Oh yeah, I have Null with me. Null, introduce yourself.
Hello, hello. We are here doing draft league PRs for Trick House, VGC specifically, because we are dog shit at singles, and this is all we know.
Exactly, tell them. And we're just addicted to the game, so
Mm-hmm.
we just constantly join anything. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, starting off with the criteria is we have the goaded slot, which is gonna be like the top of the top. I think like probably like maybe 1 to 4 teams max fit in the goaded slots. Very
Yeah, I
scarce.
think also in general, this is going to be a bit of a harder judge because like in the 16-man draft, everything is kind of low-key not as good.
Mm-hmm.
So all the teams are kind of skilled lower, I think, in terms of actual competitive viability, but we're gonna have to rank it like accordingly.
Mm-hmm. We just got like goaded like solid mid. It needs to be fixed and hot ass. So like real with it. Yeah, be real with it. Um, Starting off with Alice. So Alice, round one, Raging Bolt said, you know what, fuck Fluttermane. Um, you know, not just
Oh,
didn't
I don't know
want to
about that
draft it.
choice.
Didn't want to draft it, which is like
Mm.
understandable in a 15-man draft. Like by the time it comes back to you, I think Raging Bolt's like probably the most flexible Pokemon. Like
That is
in
true.
any
Whereas
of
like
16. Yeah.
Fluttermane's, you're not going to get a lot of the Fluttermane partners in a 16 man where it's like you need the good strong grounds, the good like the rock pond type of things to
Mm-hmm.
get a good combo going. So I can see the idea.
And I honestly, the way this fleshed out, which I did help Alice like every round, it was back to them, but um, like not to toot my own horn, but like I think did a really decent job with like picking out like the core like pieces here. Like even like any top six that comes like any of the weeks is like doing really well. I feel like because like
There is definitely like synergy. I agree. Like I think like even the Illumise plus Enamor's core, like the idea of like oh you can fake tears opponent or fake tears yourself as well as like charm stuff for like physical sets, and then there's like a couple unique strategies you can do with Illumise Enam and also like Illumise Raging. There's like good synergy.
mm,
Only thing I would say is I don't fuck with is the dependence on Illumise to like both set up Tailwind and Sunny Day every week. Like that
mm,
mon, you're gonna have to bring that mon to every game every week, and you having to bring Illumise is kind of a pain in the ass. You know what I mean?
for sure. I think like I definitely see the Sunday Day stuff, but I don't even think that it needs to be setting up Sunday Day. Like if we look at like obviously History Typhlosion and Walking Week really like that. But I think like
Mhm.
Raging Bolt Mousehold is also like just like a really like flexible core in terms of like having
Yeah,
them on
both
core.
in general.
Yeah, like I think
Hmm.
like even Mousehold can pair really well with Enams. I think Mousehold gets fake tears too, so like you can do the same stuff with Enam.
It does, yeah.
And
Hmm.
like Charm as well. I don't know if it gets Tickle. I think Illumise gets it, but or maybe it
Hmm.
doesn't. I don't remember. But obviously like yeah, like both of them like you're not fully dependent on like Illumise to like set up in Emrys or Raging Bolt. Like you have that frame guard or like that connection like offensive stuff. Um, and then like Kazooie
Could you
Typhlosion
also like
just
full screen your? Could you like full screen your screen so we can see like all the
oh
typings and everything
oh
like
yeah
that
for
as
sure.
well? Yeah,
Is that
perfect.
right? Alright cool.
Um, Yeah. The only other thing, also Walking Wake, kinda garbage. I get you want a water breaker here, and I mean it's Sun. It works with Sun, but I've heard and seen it be kind of underwhelming at times. But I think here it's probably like a decent fit. Speed tiers are also decent. I like the. I don't. I like that. There's a couple mons above the 100 tier. You have like a
Yeah.
couple doubling up like
More spec-
106. You got two of them, but it's like
More
it's
specifically above like the
decent.
105 speed tier. I feel like we see a lot of like things at like
Yeah.
101 and like people like drafting those
Hmm.
mons. I like 106 is a really good speed tier. Like Iron Shreds runs like booster speed. I think like that is
Hmm.
the struggle of the team is like a lot of these mons want booster, right? Like
Yeah.
I think, but like generally like Raging Bolt doesn't require it. Iron Shreds kind of needs it some weeks. But like Brute Bonnet also loves it. So it's like you're kind of struggling there, but I don't think it's bad by any means. Like I think Iron Treads is still good without like
I
having
think
Lando.
another possible issue could be is like the need of sash on a lot of mons. Like
Mm,
this is a very like sash demanding team. Like you want it on Mousehold, you want it on Enam, maybe Treads, maybe Illumise, Sneasel. Like there's a lot of mons that could like want the sash, and I feel might fight each other for it. Is another thing to know.
that's true, yeah. Like Sneasel's like just a decent one. Like that's the thing. I think this team is like training
Hmm.
before, right? Like I think the prep is based off of like, okay, I'm either redirecting with either like Brute Bonnet Mousehold, or I'm getting
Yeah.
like just like Enam and Raging Bolt, just like get going like straight with Illumise, right? Um,
Mhm.
if we had to rank this, then we can just like jump straight into that, right? Like then we basically said everything
Yeah,
there
I
needs to
wouldn't
be.
say definitely. Yeah, I think we got over most of the things. I think there's potential. I wouldn't say this is goaded at all.
Mhm.
I would go between solid and mid.
Yeah.
Which one are you leaning more towards?
Um. Okay, I want to say like if I'm being unbiased, I think it's like between solid and mid for sure. Like if there's like a tier between here, I think it would be there.
Yeah.
But I think it's more on the mid section
I think we put it top of mid and then see where we go from
for
there. We can
sure. Yeah,
move it
it could be
around later
like
if we
bottom
think.
of solid or like top of mid, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Next up, Impulse. So Sun Team
Mhm.
Fluttermane, right? Obviously, we're not going to dodge Fluttermane
Yeah.
again, right?
Hmm.
Who doesn't want a Fluttermane? Especially around two, I think like you
Hmm.
get like that good wheel. Like if you can like land that Landers, which they did. Like I think Fluttermane Landers is a really good core, right? You get the Intimidate for the
Yeah.
low physical defense. You get the Groundbreaker for poisons and steals and fires, right? Just lets Fluttermane do what
Yeah.
it wants to do. But I think one thing, I think you were mentioning it earlier, you were muttering to yourself, like Landers does not have any good EQ partners here, right? Like if you're under Trick Room, it's gonna have to be
Mhm.
Ramp and Speed, and then outside of Trick Room is just like what are you doing, dog? Um, right with like
Yeah,
Oranguru, like
like you have to
telepathy.
run like jump fluff with support. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I
You're
guess you
not
could
getting
do
the sync.
telepathy,
Yeah,
but like, yeah, exactly. What are you gonna do? Like Torkoal, a jump bluff into Lando, or like I don't know.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
not a very comfortable
Mm-hmm.
partners for Lando to work with. I
Mm-hmm.
think.
I think like
I do like the Lando itself. I think maybe a few of the bottom pips, if they had a little bit more synergy, it would have been better.
the Iron Moth pick, I get it because it's a Sun Abuser, right? It's like that fast, like oh I'm gonna get booster speed and then I'm gonna click Heat Wave or
Yeah.
Overheat, right? But at the same time,
Now, there's also like the acid spray stuff with like booster speed for Fluttermane.
yeah, I guess, but
That's
it's
like
like,
also.
but then you're like running booster speed Iron Moth, you know what I mean? And it's like not on Flutter,
Mm.
right? Or I
I
guess
mean,
like
I mean, you can run like a
Flutter's
specs, yeah,
sash Flutter, right? And then like yeah, it's still like
slash specs, yeah.
I don't know. I
Hmm.
just feel like because then you're clicking acid spray every turn, that's not really productive. And it's like one slot is like
Yeah.
Flutterman doing the damage, and most teams are probably just
Hmm.
gonna like click light screen into that like anyway or like get trick room up. Like Poison Terror is also really
Yeah.
annoying
Yeah.
for this team, like Poison and Fire
Mhm.
specifically. Um, like I think Torkoal can probably still like if you get that Oranguru going with the Torkoal like instruct specs eruption or stuff like on a sun, that's really good, right?
Mhm.
Like you're probably breaking most things that like are prepping to like eat hits from like King Gambit and Lando, but like most of the team's special like your two special threats are like Flutter and Torkoal, so like most people are gonna be like especially investing to live those eruptions anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, eruption. I do
Mm-hmm.
like the idea because like also actually you know what I really like is the Oranguru because like
Yeah.
with like all these like multiple both like telepathy and also like low key symbiosis with like the proto booster mons like you just like transfer over the extra item like oh you give your booster speed Fluttermane a choice specs which is from symbiosis Oranguru, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That could be like some kind of cool synergy. I do kind of fuck with the Oranguru pick overall.
Yeah.
Um.
I like it as well. I really like
Uh.
it. Like
Yeah.
jump
Mhm.
left, jump left. Okay, jump left with Torkoal I don't mind, but I think like
Mhm.
jump left on its own because like it's your only redirector on this team, right? So you're depending a lot on it,
Correct.
and it's either clicking
Mhm.
sleep powder or rage powder. So it's either leaving its big threat beside it vulnerable to an attack, and then
Mhm.
it's like then you have a really passive jump left, or you're clicking rage powder and then like someone just runs goggles into you and then you're fucked, right? Or you're cooked, sorry. But yeah. Um,
Yeah, saved.
I think like the main thing is like King Gambit also was like 14 points in this draft. I think. Yeah, it was like 14 points. It was really good value for like
Bad.
really good value.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Pretty solid
Mhm.
value, right? Like if you're looking at like,
And a good steal.
because
Like,
I'm just
there's
looking at
like
like
really no other
CMR off, right?
steals.
Like Torkoal's like basically
Yeah.
ranked the same as it, so it's like you're getting pretty good value
Mhm.
per pick. But I think the draft overall, like, I don't really like Min Chao. I'm gonna be real. Like, I know it's like fast fake outs you're fighting, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I think Min Chao could have probably been something else that probably would have been better. Like, I don't think you need
Like
to
it's
fake out
coaching too,
Wiz.
right?
It's like coaching and
Doesn't
fake
mean
out. But it's like,
yeah.
then this thing's crying for
It's
Sash. This guy wants Sash. Because you're
mm-hmm.
running like booster speed Iron Moth most weeks, right? Um,
Yeah, yeah.
and then if like you're not like booster speed, then you're basically doing nothing. Because it's fast, but like, it's like very frail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's like, it's probably gonna die to like, priorities. But I guess the same goes for that anyway. Like, booster speed and whatnot. I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
It's probably fine.
Morgrim is also like fake out. Like I feel like if you're bringing fake out, you might as well just bring like maybe Morgrim. I don't know like how much Mian Shao is gonna be putting up high numbers, but like
Mm.
it's decent. I guess
Because
like
then
you have to fit something.
if you're thinking like Manshot, right? Then it's like you can't leave Manshot jump bluff, and then you're leaving like Manshot plus like Flutter, and then the Flutter is vulnerable to attacks, right? Or like Lando, same thing. King Gam, like I guess Manshot like King Gam is a pretty good core because you can coaching up, but then it's like it's only there
Mhm.
for like this. I don't think coaching plus Lando is that great because you're just like in that middle speed tier where it's awkward, and there's like no speed control from the Manshot support, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I still think overall this team I would put it above Alice's team. I would put it in
Yeah,
solid.
solid. I think it's solid for sure. Like
I think
a lot of these
the
mons are just
combos of Oren Guru.
mm,
Yeah. Like
like
it's a Flutter main team with a lander. It's like you
yeah,
really can't fuck it up,
yeah. You can't
honestly.
play anything.
And I think the Oranguru was kind of a shice cooking pickup. I kind of really am interested to see what he can do there because I do think that's like one of the cooler picks, which is not really drafted
Mm-hmm.
very much, but I feel like it fits really well here, Loki.
I agree with that as well. And I think like in the team preview, it's really scary, right? Because let's say it's like
Hmm.
Torkoal, Jump Left, Oran Guru, and then like these three, or like like one of
Yeah.
these three, two of these three, and then like Iron Moth. It's really hard to
Hmm.
like call. Are they going like hard trick room, or are they dipping like tail and stuff? You know what I mean? And it's like if you're not bringing
Yeah.
goggles, if you're not respecting Jump Left enough, and like you prep for trick room, you're getting crapped on by like Sleep Powder, and then like vice versa with like Oran Guru, right? If you prep too hard for Jump Left, you're not gonna have great chances for trick room. Um,
Yeah.
so it's like, and like a
Because
lot of these
if you do
mods,
get
look
like
at like all their
yeah.
attack stats, like 135 special attack, 140, like, and then like where's Lando's like attack stat, right? Like 145, like really hitting hard,
Yeah.
right? Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was saying like yeah, just like the overall idea of like even just leading for like if you lead like Rage Powder plus Oranguru and like okay, you know you're expecting a safety goggles, but also you just run like a mental her Oranguru. Not much is gonna be like one shotting an Oranguru. You know, if like it's redirecting even one of the moves. I think low key if you can just get it up and then have the jump fluff pivot out into Torkoal, it's like gonna be devastating in some games.
Mm-hmm. And like Oranguru
I
also
think
has
you yourself can vouch for Torkoal cooking in Trick
we
Room.
don't talk about that. The WG like week 8, it's fine. Um, but yeah, Oranguru, I think like it gets a lot of niche moves as well. That like catch me block or like Encore, Gravity as well. Like just really good mod overall, Hypnosis and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's solid.
I think we can go ahead.
It's solid. Move on
Yeah.
to the next. Yeah, this guy's ass. I don't know who left
Yeah,
in here.
this might be garbage. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
Bozo Giri in 2025 at the big 25. That's
Get him out of
crazy.
here. Yeah.
Uh, all right. Let me do something. Let me do it so that it's not completely biased from your
Okay.
perspective, and then you can get your inputs on how you feel about your team.
Mhm.
So like definitely okay. This is like kind of a standard. It's like a I think reg. What reg team was this? It was like I remember Tio used to use like this type of build where you have like the Qian Pao gouging Ting Lu kind of core with like D Knight Goldango. That's like a pretty common like
Rage C, yeah.
team we had seen around, especially DOU as well. But like in general, so we know the core of Pao, Gouging, and Ting Lu is like kind of devastating to break through because like you just howl for yourself and you have the booster speed gouging slowing things down with like breaking swipe and like howling for Ting Lu to suddenly become like actually a demon with like strong ass stomping tantrums and everything. So that's like a core that we know worked. I think Dozo, even without the Tatsugiri, is like low key really usable here. It's like you guys use it as like a yawn pivot, like forcing stuff to like switch around while your Tinglu just like ruinations everything next to it. So like I like the Dozo. Loki, I don't even know if I would have taken Tatsugiri if I was me personally, because I just hate Tatsugiri in draft. But um I think the idea of the top like five for anti Intim and everything, like your team, there's no way anyone's bringing Intim into like Okie Dokie Articuno Galar team. So it's like a really good anti-intem, even though you're super physical. You have like 2 months, which are like completely prevented, which is kind of nice. And you know, the Specs Florges is just a good special attacker. So I think I definitely fuck with the team. I don't see like any major flaws. I know you were complaining about it for a while that it didn't go the way you wanted it to, but I think there's just so many things you can do, and it's just so gonna be a bitch to break through, even with like ignoring the fact you have to prep for like the Dondozo Tatsugiri, which can sweep if you don't have the right bonds.
Mhm.
So yeah, do you want to say stuff? What do you feel? What you thinking?
Honestly, I'm like I was complaining, but that was like mainly about like my crest getting sniped. Like I wanted to like actually like unkillable, like literally unkillable, right? But I'm fine without it. I think Articuno Gallery gives me that like tail room aspect, and again like that anti-intim. I think Palmet's like good value. Like it lets me dip my toe into more of the Dozagiri stuff, a bit more than I like usually could with like gouging and Tinglu with like Chien-Pao.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think Chien-Pao's like really flexible here as well. Like enables
Mm-hmm.
everything. Um, I think like the main thing too is like if I want to bring like a Yon Dondozo with like let's say like Wave Crash EQ or something, like I can really do
Yeah.
that. Like I can fit that on this team with like a Dozagiri mode, right? Um,
I really don't think you need to like even you can bring Dozo a lot of times, I think, without the Tatsugiri is the
mhm.
cool thing with this team.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like the prep for both of them is like completely different. Like you,
Yeah.
if you're prep for a regular Dondozo versus a Tatsugiri Dondozo is like completely different. You're gonna be suddenly your clear smog and haze on your 2 mons is completely useless when
It's
you don't
just
even see
yeah,
the Tatsugiri. You know what I mean?
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, just like overall, I think like a lot of these mods I got like really good value out of like if you look at all the BSTs, like my lowest BST is like
Mm,
what like Tatsugiri, which is like in Dondozo, so it's like I guess Palm as well, but like you know what I mean like everything here is like really fat. Like even Articuno, like I was really surprised when I was looking at it. Where's Articuno? Yeah, like look at its stats, like 90 HP and like 80 and like
mhm.
100. It's like pretty decent with like good special attack. Um,
Yeah.
and it just gets like a lot of good moves. Like I think like, something funny is like you can bring like Tinglu with like Sand Tomb Ruination, or I can go like straight Choice Band right
Mhm.
next to Articuno Galar and set up Tailwind and then just start like EQing everything, right? I think that's also really cool.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, just like a
So
lot of
like
like
if I had to like nail some kind of like flaws in this for sure, what I would say is that I don't love Articuno being like the only form of speed control on this team at all. Like, okay, you have to bring it in both Tailwind and Trigger mode. Like, I get your team can just outbulk stuff. You don't need like the speed control, but I feel like more what's it called? More designated roles for your speed control would have been a bit nicer. Like it's good for like mixing the roles into one, but I feel like it's going to be way too pressured in my opinion. It's not fast enough or slow enough to do either amazingly. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Stepping is also pretty ass. If I had to say that myself.
Yeah, defensively.
Also got like no intim for Floor just to like live its thing. I know it's looking like it's gonna be more offensively paced here on this team for sure. Um,
Hmm.
but I still think like it's pretty vulnerable to that as well. I think a lot of these mods can be like a lot of these mods are bulky, but like Chien-Pao 4x weakness, Floor just
Yeah.
physically defensive, physically sorry, not physically defensive. Articuno's typing is not that great. Palmet's really frail.
Mhm.
Um, like again, gouging is like pretty slow. It can be forced to run booster a lot of weeks because my team's like
I think it's
relatively
gonna
low.
be booster a
Yeah,
lot of the weeks. Yeah.
it can run booster. But yeah,
I
like
do like the pollen puff florges for your fat mons though. That is
mhm.
also gonna be quite useful. I feel even
Yeah,
on like non-offensive modes. Yeah.
yeah. Me when I click and like specs spawn buff into myself for that 75% heal. Um,
Hell yeah.
but
Super effective.
yeah, like no no roses, hell yeah. Who needs a ghost type,
Mm.
right? Um,
Blood Moon who? Yeah.
exactly. um,
Yeah. I think this team. I would put it above what's it called? Impulse's team. I would put it at goaded, but I would like leave room. Like I don't think it's perfect.
I think it's
I'd say
bottom
it's
of
like
goaded for sure. Like
I think it's bottom of goaded or top of solid. But I feel like what else are we gonna be adding to goaded? I feel like there might not be enough teams. So I feel like put it in goaded for now, and then we can like move stuff maybe around it. Cause like I feel there's not gonna be too many things competing in the goaded territory.
mhm,
But I don't think this team's perfect at all. But I think it's good enough in like compared to everything else right now. You know what I mean?
mhm. No, for sure. You should have kept glazing me. I was almost there, but yeah, let's move on.
Mm, all right, no worries.
Sahi. So okay.
Mm,
This
interesting.
team, yeah. So we got
It's
like
interesting.
yeah, it's interesting. So three Eviolite mons, right? So we're fighting for Eviolite
Y-
three times. Um, which I guess Bishop doesn't have to run that Eviolite, but like
Yeah,
Thwacky definitely wants
I
it.
wouldn't.
And honestly, like I think you want Thwacky sometimes just because Fake Out's really good with these guys. I just don't know how else to
Yeah.
put it. Like Hearthflame, honestly, I think it's pressured. Like I like the Volbeat here at least because it's not clicking follow me. To like enable like Pulse
Is
like he
is
usually
Volbeat
is.
good though? I feel like you really want Volbeat to. I guess on this team you don't need the Illumise as well, because actually I
Mhm.
don't know if you noticed this, but like Sehe ended up taking Volbeat before Illumise, which
Yeah,
usually is kind of a throw, because like Illumise is just strictly better with its fake tears ability. But I feel
Mhm.
like I guess this team doesn't need the fake tears.
Mhm.
Um, it's interesting. I don't know why they took Volbeat first.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea why that would be? Like I don't know. There's no reason, right?
Um, I think it's purely style points actually. I think they both get like similar moves. Like it gets Encore, it gets
It gets. I know
it's
Volbeat
everything
gets Tail
except
Glow.
Fail. It gets yeah Tail Glow.
Sorry.
No, you go.
Yeah. It gets Tail Glow, but doesn't get Fake Tears. I think that's like the
Yeah,
main difference. And I think maybe also Charm or something. I think there's like a like one or two moves that it's like. I
I think it's
think.
Charm. It gets Charm and or
Okay.
yeah, it gets like Taunt the same and everything. I don't remember, but like there's like similar. There's like two moves that doesn't get that. Let me see. It gets mainly Fake Tears, right? Fake Tears is that big one.
Yeah.
I
hmm
think Fake Tears is honest. Uh, Pretty important for like Prim though. Um, it's like your special attack is pretty fake. I guess does Volbeat get Tickle actually? Hold on.
It. I don't think so. I feel like I would have seen that.
Does Volbeat get Tickle?
Volbeat doesn't. Does Illumise? Nope. Neither of them do.
Oh, okay, never mind. I think it's something like Meowstic or
Yeah.
something. But either way,
Oh yeah, Mousestick does. Yeah.
Meowstic. Yeah, I think like you get like dual like Rain Dance and Sunny Day for like Hyper Voice from Prim or like Ivy Cultures from Hearthflame. I think it's decent.
hmm
Pult is in a
I
pretty
think
awkward spot on this
Porygon
team.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
think Porygon 2 is kind of dog shit in draft. Like, it's so tauntable is the thing. It's like you want to run Eviolite, and then you can't run Mental or you run, like, no Eviolite P2, which is also kind of troll. I don't know. I don't like P2 in draft. It's too niche. Doesn't give what you need, I think.
it doesn't even have that like oh I can bring like recover toxic anymore like it used to be able to like in Gen 7 and stuff like that. So it's just like really down bad for like just being like a
Oh, did it
lane.
lose Toxic? I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
I think
Yeah, I
it
guess it
lost
did,
toxic.
yeah.
So yeah, so like now it's
hmm
just it just clicks like try attack or terror blast now, but
Download.
it's just so
Yeah.
style and tauntable for sure. Knockoff really hurts it because where most of its
Yeah.
stats come from. I guess P2 hard is actually a pretty good core for like enabling Pult in the late game for like Terraghost Blast because like fighting a normal coverage right. And I guess this team does do well is like dip into like the tail room stuff pretty well because you have the Hearthland for Follow Me, which is decent. Like honestly, I'd argue like Hearthland's like the best mod for tail room comps, right?
I
Um,
just love Hearthstone in general. I think it's a good mod.
mhm.
It like it does so much. I think but you need like two things majorly is like a Dragon Breaker, which you do have in Primarina, and a
Mhm.
Fire Breaker, which also Primarina does. So I think Primarina actually works perfectly in terms of the offensive synergy with Ogerpon, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, and Pult 2 works well with it.
hmm
But I think the main
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
is like you're relying so much on these two, right? And then if it's next to a Volbeat, you're just ignoring Volbeat. And if it's next to
right.
Hearthflame, it's clicking Follow Me. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like it's always gonna be awkward, and I feel like if the right players will know how to trade um, better versus his team before Sahi can. But I still think it's a good dream overall. Like I think it's decent.
I wouldn't say it's bad. I
Yeah,
think this is going to be another mid,
for sure.
or do you think it's solid? Yeah, I think it's
I
mid.
think it's mid. I
I
think
don't.
Alice is still better because Alice has like Mousehold and Illumise, but
Mm, that's true. I think honestly, just imagine if he just had Illumise and then they could like spam like fake tier Draco and fake tier like there's like I feel like there was no reason to take Volbeat. There was this kind of a troll pickup, which I feel like definitely kind of ruined it.
I think
Um,
another thing they could have done was maybe picked up Gambit instead of maybe Pult or Prim. Like I feel like having
no,
both.
I really think Prim is really important for this team's
Yeah.
offensive core.
I don't know. I
No,
feel like Pult I'm playing with Pult Hearthland right now.
well, it's okay. Yeah,
It's always
I don't know
okay.
what.
It's just never doing enough damage. Is my main issue.
Mhm.
If you're bringing it offensively, and if you're bringing defensively, then it's like you have Volbeat for like light screen, And Charm, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like then Pulse just like that awkward one that's like forced to run band every week, and then people know it's band or Sash, and it's like okay, I like you know what I mean. So
That's true.
I guess it can be run special with like fixtures and stuff, but then like now -2 with Draco, and it's like what am I doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's also a team I think lacks a bit of a fairy killer. It's
Yeah,
very
that too.
like
Yeah,
you're dependent on your like yeah.
there's
Like
no
Bishop
way
really is
Twin
not
Flame. Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, you like Ivy Cudgel stuff, but like I don't know. I feel like yeah, this team's like probably as mid as you can
as
define.
mid. Yeah, mid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of mid, no, I'm kidding.
Oh no. Okay, I really felt bad for Gafika.
Oh boy.
Cause like, dude, I don't if I'm
Mm.
sure you're aware, but like so they had
Spoiler alert.
Urshifu, Zapdos, and
Spoiler alert.
Gothitelle, and I ended up taking like a round four Politoed. Because I mean, it works for my team as well. It's just that I was like, dude, this guy is 100% taking a Politoed with this Gothitelle Zapdos, and
Yeah.
I do think that was kind of fucked up. It was might be a little bit BM low key
Hmm.
for a round four Politoed, but yeah, do you want to go into how you think that the team?
Yeah, your snake ended up causing my snake. I actually wanted Glamora for my team so I could get more into Disagree, but anyway,
Dude, as somebody said, as soon as Robin left VGC draft, all the snakes have been coming and like running rampant. It's crazy.
yeah, goated Sep. But yeah, so this team, I don't know. Like, okay, let's go to the board for a second, right? Let's go to the board. So let's take a look at Gifika. So round one Rapid Strike, fine. Round two Zapdos,
Mhm.
questionable. Round three Gothitelle, all right, man. Gothitelle in general, I think is just like doo doo. I think if you're picking up
Zapdos is
crap,
also definitely doo doo.
like in Gen 9 for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Round two, like I mean, like there was literally Arch, there was literally Bundle, or wait, no, sorry, there was like you could even pick up
It
Pult.
was
Like I
coming
think
well.
Pult Rapid Strike could have been like cool to break off of.
True.
Even
Mm-hmm.
this Lando T and Mousehole for God's sake. Um, anyway, right?
Yeah.
It's just like that great. And then Glamora comes around three. It's like okay, this is still doable. But then I've got Subtless Glamora, and now I'm trapping in things with my poison instead of forcing things to switch. Then
Correct.
Registeel, and I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, this like wrap it up, man. Like round five Registeel, I'm like wrap it up.
What even is the plan with Registeel
Yeah,
here?
like
Like, I guess you're trying to toxic stall with the Glamora, but then also like the fuck,
yeah,
like
like people
what's
are already bringing taunt into you for Gothitelle, and now I just can't Iron
yeah.
Defense or Amnesia, and it's like okay.
A
Also,
mental herb Registeel.
yeah, and now like also, if you're setting up Trick Room, your Trick Room attacker isn't even that present, like potent. Your only Trick Room setter is
It's not an
Gothitelle,
attacker.
and it's like then
Yeah.
I have to have a board set of like Electabuzz and Gothitelle, and it's like okay, man, I'm just getting a
Hell
second
no.
one like right now, so to like enable
And then
Fusion Next year,
round six Infernape, like what does that Smon do? It's fake out
yeah,
and then die? Okay, like I don't
exactly.
know.
It's just really bad. This gen's like not that great. I think it's like 5 points too, right? Yeah, like 5 points. So not that great.
I guess you can say it's a steal, but I don't know. It's not gonna do anything. Is the issue, and I get like the only decent thing I like. I do think Rapid Strike and Gothitelle, like the
Mhm.
fake out lead plus Surging Strikes combo. It is a kind of a cool
It's like
thing,
good
which you
stuff,
can
yeah.
like definitely you can get a decent like if you get a right lead, you might be able to like claim a kill on turn
Mhm.
one.
But this is like the best lead, and
But
then it's like anything else is just getting protect baited on or set up on,
so
right?
bad.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just like this team just
Glass
needs
share
like
is not real.
yeah, like yeah, it's just single target. It doesn't have Dynamax anymore to get Chilling going.
Yeah, it's just gonna get like whisked down and like brutally like I don't know. It's gonna be tough to like keep it alive. I guess with Terra, maybe it's a little bit decent. I haven't really seen much usage of Glacier, but I feel like I don't know. Even like in this comp where it's like your Trick Room got to tell plus Glacier Core, like I don't know if it's gonna be able to be claiming enough KOs to like justify running like a Trick Room mode.
Yeah,
And you can just Terra Water on it, and Glacier literally can't break anything. It's just gonna be kind of a sitting duck.
for sure. And like
Um,
I don't know, like a lot of this team just screams like I'm gonna get like all the tools that every VGC team needs to do well, but I'm gonna spread it
mhm.
across like 12 mons. And it's just not that great because it's like you can only bring six and then only two on the field at the same time,
Yeah.
right? So it's like there's like no real talent setter. Your talent setter is Zapdos, which I'm sorry, it's not that great nowadays. Um, Especially with like a fast-paced
And
team
then
like Rapid Strike and Glamora, those like really
you
want those like
want
fast
fast
two,
tailwind,
and it's like you got Zapdos, and it's
100%.
like all right. So
Yeah,
this is really
like
bad.
I don't
So
know. Unfortunately this might be our first
hot
hot
ass.
ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this team to fix at this
unfortunately.
point, like you got Ditto.
Yeah,
It's like, come on.
yeah, dude. What is it? It is so funny.
I'm
It's
gonna
like a
scout.
and then like even the veil doesn't really even help anything. I feel like it.
Yeah,
What do you use the veil for?
it's
Half
cheap
your team is
spell,
like
right?
sash mons, yeah, and then like the other half is like look how many mons are gonna need sash here. Okay, you need
Yeah,
the sash and
exactly.
Urshifu, you need
Yeah,
the sash and Glimora, you need an Infernape, you need it in Masquerada, you need it on Obama, you need it on everything.
I just find
When
needing
you,
it on Zapdos or Gothitelle to set up like Shukumo Town because it's so
and,
vulnerable. Yeah,
oh my, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this team's tough,
yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah. Next, the man of
All
the
right.
hour. The man of the hour.
Oh, wow. All right, well, I'll let you go rip at me.
All right, so um, hottest man in VGC confirmed. So Torn, round one pick, right?
Hmm.
I like it. I think Torn does a lot in draft, right? Like you just get that Tin, you get the Icy Wind, you get Bleak Wind, right? Flying coverage is actually really hard to come across in draft, and you realize that like come like round two, three. So like you just get a lot of things immediately with Torn, and it's really flexible. Round two Arch,
And
great.
also, I pretty much realized like if you get Torn, nobody else is gonna take Arch, so you pretty
Mm-hmm.
much guarantee two round one and two picks if you just pick up Torn is another thing.
For sure, right? And especially since you're
Hmm.
after the water pond guy, or were you before?
Yeah.
Or
Oh, no, Riz was after me. He was like two
okay.
picks after me.
So there's a bit of risk
Yeah.
there, but like essentially, Torn is Arch's bet. Yeah, Arch's best partner is Torn in draft. So you get the Arch turn round two, big whoop, right? Everybody saw that coming. Great Tusk, I really like. I think Great Tusk gives you like that good steel breaker, for both of these. Just clicking EQ next to Torn is also really hard. Um, to cover for, right? Like we get that like
Mhm.
flying plus ground coverage and fighting coverage, really hard to switch into. Round 4 Polito was a bit shaky, but I do understand it because you wanted to make sure Kafika didn't get it, and you were able to set that successfully, so props to you. However,
I also
next,
like didn't want Pelipper on this team, so I was like, okay, if I'm getting Rain, might as well just get the 6 point Polytoad, you know?
well, I think Polito, I think Pelipper could still work here, spamming like Hurricane and Mighty Water, but
Mm.
I think
Perhaps,
Polito's,
yeah.
I think Polito's better for like the end games where it's like you lead like early offense, and then you're just able to pair song out, right? Next up is Amoonguss, like best redirector, good fairy resist, complements with Polytoad, good Trick Romancer for like all these three because right now like Torrent, Arch, and Tusk really struggle versus Trick Room, so you patch it up with Amoonguss and do next Grimmsnarl. I think Grimmsnarl is actually really good. Like it's a really good top six. I really like it. You get like fake out, you get screens, fake tears. There's a lot of cool things you can do with like Arch and Grim as well, like fake tear stuff. So um, and then next up is like Basket Female. I think this mod's actually really underrated. I think it was separate from, right? Like how many points lower was it?
Yeah.
It's like 8
It's like
points.
4 points
Yeah,
less.
so
4 points
that's like
less, yeah.
insane value, right? Because I know it's like 20 points in attack less than the male version, but I was like actually boasting something. I've seen it in DOU. Like Last Respect's actually really strong still off this thing. Um, and yeah, I really like it. Like there's a lot of cool things you can do, like Snowscape Blizzard. Just click Mighty Water Pump. Wave Crash is still really strong off this thing. I really like
Mm-hmm.
it. PZ is good, like special attack value. You just click like Hyper Beam, delete things like Thunder and Luxray, right? Like 1 point. I think it's the best 1 point value for sure. So yeah, like pretty good. I think like you picked up the best mons. I know you got sniped a lot, really unfortunate, but I think like every round you definitely got the best value to like enable the composition that you had in mind from the start.
I was trying to do like a Sun mode for the longest time to like try to get like Torn, Tusk, and another like Sunmon going as well.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't end up in fruition because like all the Firemons got taken in like a single round and
Yeah,
everything went off the board.
yeah, and
So
that's
like a
why
little bit of
like
pivoting was required.
sure. I think like
Hmm.
another thing that like I guess struggles a bit is like you have no EQ partners for Torn, other than Torn, but I
Yeah.
don't even think that's an issue because like you still click CC and Headlong and you're still fine, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't even say Tusk is like a EQ mon. Like you
Yeah,
might bring it. Like I wouldn't say Tusk at all. It's not. It's no Garchomp where you have to like work with
yeah,
Stomping Tantrum. Where it's like at that point it's like, oh fuck, man, this does
no,
no
yeah. You
damage.
get like good coverage with
Hmm.
like Play Rough and Ice Spitter too. Another
Hmm.
thing I will say is like I like that this team does not rely on Terra. Nothing on this team like screams to me like I need Terra. You know what I mean? So it's like
Hmm.
in any matchup where it's like you see like a specific set that does well, you can just like enable your composition to do it because you just have the tools, right? You have the Torn Speed Control, Grimmsnarl Bulk, Amoonguss Redirection, Rain from Politoed. It's just always gonna do well. So I really like that as well.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, not much to say. I think it's a pretty goated team, honestly. Like
Dude, are we just glazing ourselves? That's
no,
it's gonna look so bad.
no. I was gonna say it's pretty goated, but
Yeah.
I think like the round four Polytoad and like not having that much like a lot of your picks are valuable, but I don't think they're great right. Like
Mhm.
BZ still frail. Basketball female
Yeah.
struggles with offensive stats, not reaching those calcs like the male version. Um
Hmm.
like Arch and Tusk like top three are great, but like there are a lot of weaknesses still. Like this mon can be rain or frail, or it's just not doing enough damage. You have to set
Hmm.
up either Tailwind or Rain Dance turn one to like really get Arch going, and if you're running that sturdy power up set, then you're frail, right? Um, Same thing with Tusk.
Yeah, true.
You have nothing to like really enable your own Outshot to get the stamina procs, so that also really sucks. Um, Great Tusk is still like good, but like again, especially frail, it's gonna be forced to run
That's like
Sentry a
what
lot.
that's what Grim Snarl is like kind of covering up though with the screens, right?
Yeah, but it's like Tusk, like its typing is just so frail too, right? Like Psychic
That's true.
Fairy,
This is a Terramon, I think, that you
yeah,
were looking for. I
yeah,
think Terabait. Yeah.
yeah. This is definitely like well, I will say like I like it that you bait out a lot of terrors from your team and you can kind of scout, but at the same time, if you're scouting properly, you either have to switch out
Mm,
Arch with it or you have to lead Tusk, and it's like, you know what I mean? Kind of feels
fair,
a
fair.
little clunky there. So I think it's
Okay,
definitely like
that makes
solid. I
sense.
think it's definitely solid. But I think like you have a lot of tools for sure. Whereas like instead of
Yeah.
Kafika's team where it's like, it's spread out across 12 mons, these
Yeah.
mons are just better value overall and they're actually like good, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
for sure.
All
Um
right, let's move on to Accidental.
Accidental to goat. Love this guy. Um
Mm,
yeah, so it's like basically like sick offense. We've seen this type of composition from the start of
yeah.
Gen 9 drafts, like ever since the DLC came out, DLC started coming out.
I
Like
There's one thing that's like sick offense has notoriously not been great.
yeah.
Like it's not it's like even with like the Talonflame got replaced with a Kilowattrel, which I don't know if that's much of a drop off, but like in general, I don't know. Sick offense has kind of been underwhelming from what we've seen. It just hasn't performed to like amazing heights, and it's like really predictable as well. It's not like
Mhm.
too much cookery.
I will say
The
three
team's
things.
fine.
Yeah, I'll say three
Yeah.
things.
Okay. Go for it.
I think the Ogerpon on this team changes a lot, right? You get that
Mm,
good
okay.
redirection,
Mm,
and like it's honestly like a decent breaker for fairies, right? Because you can run that Scopeland set pretty easily on this type of comp, and you're just creating with all those Ivy Cudgels into the like fairy tears that want to come out into Chomp and Urshi. So like I still think it's like decent. Another thing is like bundle really enables Ogerpon well because like what does Ogerpon not hit? Like fire, dragon, and like grasses, and bundle can break all those, right? Um,
bugs, I guess. Yeah.
like Garchomp can also EQ decently well next to Ogerpon. It does it decently
Mm,
versus Kilowatch well. Um,
mm.
Crest is also pretty decent. I think it's decent overall. Not as
Dude,
good as
it's like,
Garchomp
but
though.
look at this team, dude. What? Okay, you have a team. Okay, you're bringing like 6 months. Who are you putting the sash on? Are you putting on your Urshifu or your bundle or your Ogrepon or your Kilowattrel or your Celeste? You know what are you putting it on? It's like all of them are gonna need
Mm-hmm.
sash.
For sure,
I
for
feel like
sure.
it's really difficult to justify like
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna be an issue where it's like okay, you can run booster bundle, but then also like everything's I don't know. I feel like there's too much demand for Sash. The team is really frail. It doesn't have like I feel like the support to keep it bulky enough. Like, does he have Snarl? I don't think he has Snarl either, right? Like, I think it's Snarl Urshifu,
Yeah.
but like he doesn't have any good like mitigation.
Mm-hmm.
He has like screens on Lottie, which is okay. I don't know. How do you feel about Lottie personally?
Um, Lottie, I think it's just like one of those like late game like picks. Like it kind of just like clicks buttons. You know what I mean? Like it's like the best like HO value you're gonna get at like around like what like 8 or 9. It's like, you know what I mean? Like what else am I picking? I will say one
Yeah.
thing, like Crest Lax gives this thing a bit more flexibility. Like I can go like Trick Room now, but at the same time it's like,
They don't work really
yeah,
well with
I was just gonna
everything
say,
else, though, right?
like Crest Lax, like Crest is a good mod, it's bulky, it works well with Chomp, but like the best Garchomp with like Cresselia comps are like the ones with like Intim and bulky Fake Out. Your bulky Fake Out
Mm,
Salazzle, you have no Intim. Lax is not enabled like that anymore because now it's low physical defense stat. It's like actually pretty low.
yeah.
It's like you can't like set up the belly jump pretty easily unless you're going like follow me Ogerpon, and it's like then I have a board state of like Ogerpon plus Snorlax, and it's like Okay, I guess
and
if
no
you
trick room.
like, I guess like you can run like a really fast lax, but it's like its BT set is just like 30,
Shut the
right?
fuck up. No, you are not getting fast lax belly jump sweep,
But
okay?
what do you mean?
With your kilowatt roll tailwind in the back? Okay, shut the fuck up. There's no way that's
Dude,
happening.
who needs a kilowatt one half cuss that berry? You know what I mean?
Oh, so true, so true.
So true. Yeah, come on.
Wait, can you do gluttony custap berry?
Yeah, with recycle, yeah, you can. I think Stellax
Oh,
recycle as well.
so like it pops at like 50?
Yeah, if you do it, yeah, it does pop at 50.
Huh, interesting. I mean, actually, I never thought about that. Might be, it might not even be like
Mm.
impossible.
To set up, yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah,
it was actually a thing. Like
really?
last regulation H, there was like this one hard trick group team with like Custap Berry, Terra Rock, Rock Slide, Snorlax or something, with like Custap Berry, and the whole idea was like you did like follow Memon plus Snorlax, set up the belly drum, and then click like Terra Rock plus 6 Rock Slide while setting up Trick Room, and now the Snorlax is under Trick Room. Yeah,
Ooh, wait,
and
that's kind of shiced.
yeah, yeah. So it's like you can do that line here, which is like I do think it's like decent, but it's like it's
Yeah,
so foreseeable, and it's like okay now someone's just gonna click like iron like what's it like lag tail haze, you know what I mean? And they're cooked. So
lagging tail haze. What the fuck is the point of lagging tail haze? Oh, okay, so because you get the slower
slower
haze. Oh
accurate,
my gosh, dude.
not
No, I don't know.
not too accurate.
That might be cooking though. Holy shit, I've never heard about that team.
Mm.
They're kind of fire.
Yeah, so it's like it is hard to prep for. It's like okay, am I gonna prep for that really obscure Snorlax route, or am I gonna prep for like Icy Wind plus Wicked Glow? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pretty difficult. I think it seemed like
Uh,
like yeah.
I personally I don't love the team. I don't think it's as what's it called, as good as and like flexible as the other cores. I feel it's gonna be very
Mm.
linear, very
Mm.
hard to like go too many crazy routes with, and not enough synergy. I would put this in like mid.
Mm. I think like
I don't know if
why
you
this
feel it's better.
I think I'm not I like I dislike ranking drafts based off of like based play, but I will say this team is very dependent on getting team preview and like your mod selection correct. I think like calling out your opponent's lead based off their like terras is gonna be like really really important. And like figuring out your game like I don't think you have to have game plans, but I think you definitely have to think like turns ahead in terms of like okay, like I need to like position this with that next to this. You know what I mean? Otherwise, things can go very
Mm,
wrong very quickly because a lot of these mons are frail. All these mons are very
overall,
like vulnerable to
yeah.
specific strategies, really like common strategies, right? It's also a composition that we've seen a lot, so it can struggle a lot, right? Because people have seen it, people know how to prep versus it, so
It's
definitely.
like the one thing is like a lot of times it used to face is like be very weak to Trick Room with the first five mons.
Mm,
Like, cause if you get Trick Room up versus the first five, you just like get steamrolled by any Trick Room mon.
mm,
But I guess like I think the crest definitely helps patch it up. But I think there's too many flaws for me to like justify like to put it in solid. You know what I mean?
yeah, because like you really want to be bringing like all four of these offensive mons, but you have to drop one of them for
Yeah.
either Crest or Kilo. And then if you're bringing Crest, you probably want to bring Lax. So then you're dropping like two of them to like is it like Crest Lax lead with like Kilo
Ogre
like
Pun.
bundle like isn't it awkward man like nothing wants to
Yeah.
play outside of out in Trick Room other than Lax right because everything is like what 80 and above yeah or sorry like
Yeah.
it's 90 and above right you're not bringing Earth from Trick Room Super I'm sorry but
Yeah.
it's just facts um
What do you? Can we see what's it called, tier list again? Like,
yeah
where are we gonna put it between them?
I think it's bottom
It's like
or maybe actually hold on who's I would say it's lower than it's tied with Z maybe it's better than Z actually because
wait, let me see Sahi's team again.
or it's
Uh,
like Heartflame this stuff I think it's
it's
better
like the
than Z
Hearthflame poet. Yeah, yeah. I think it's like, I don't know. It's like
it's
close.
slightly
I think
better
it's worse than Alice Sabrina's, definitely.
mm,
I think put it
yeah
between the two of them. I think put it
yeah
between the two. Yeah.
I think that's definitely fair
Uh
yeah
yeah. I would prefer this Urshifu thing over the Hearthflame probably.
yeah because at least now I'm clicking Wicked Blow instead of like awkward buttons with awkward mons
Mm, okay, fair enough.
yep okay so next up
Okay, Rizzo.
damn this is a lot of mons Riso I don't is Riso a doubles player or a singles player
He's like the leader of a WPF, a major singles player, but he has been playing in WEG for like a couple years now.
okay
So he's dabbled in doubles, but like I wouldn't say he's a doubles player, you know?
mm-hmm. That's the type of vibe I get from this team like you definitely get like
Yeah.
good value good like decently like ideas like I can see a lot of the ideas here um
Hmm.
But yeah, like I know his backs got sniped, which is really unfortunate because now you're stuck with Ferd Ref and like Hisuian Arcanine next to Volcarona. But um, yeah.
I feel like okay, look, like Ogerpon Volcarona is decent synergy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate the
These three are really good.
Ninetales
Like
is sorry, what?
like these top three, like really bulky, really good stuff.
Yeah. Well, what is Ninetales enabling with Veil here? You know what I mean? Like, look at the rest of the team. What do you do once Veil's up? I guess
Maybe
you could do QD Volk and like
DD
uh,
Sments,
DD Mens, I guess.
SP
Yeah.
Ogerpon, even Throat Spray for Graph can get out of hand. Like if you bring the right set.
Mm.
I think this
There's
this
also like
team.
no trick. What's a trick room mode? I guess you could do like Forage and like nothing, like Mudsdale, like
I
kind of.
mean, but
There's
remember that one mon? That one mon for
oh yes,
Fire?
it's Titan.
Yeah.
So Titan is a guy. I don't know. It's definitely not a Baxcalibur replacement. I'll tell you that.
You have like the bonus from Matsuo, which is also pretty bad because that's like Matsuo's
Okay,
best
I
card.
was I was actually kind of over just overlooking this at Titan. Yeah, I guess like Veil plus like belly jumps at Titan with Slush Rush. I
Mm-hmm.
could like it's not like
With like
horrible. It's
insane
decent.
rapid defense boost. Like, come on.
True, true,
Yeah.
true, true, true. I mean, it's probably not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Immense is good value for 8 points. That I definitely know.
Yeah.
I think
Very
it's
good value. I
good
think it's
tailwind.
overpowered.
It's good bulk. Just like a good defensive pivot.
Mm-hmm. History and Arcanine kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like, I know it's like decent for like flying types and fire types as well, because like even though these mons, like you have Wellspring, but it's not resisting, and then Volcarona can't touch on the same thing with Ninetales. So like it gives you like a secondary Firebreaker, like with a decent speed tier outside of Wellspring, so you're not fully relying on Wellspring. Um,
Hmm.
it's not bad. I think it's like decent like Flash Fire too, right? So you don't have to like run Crobsters. You can get that Fire type boost and start clicking like Flare Blitz and Head Smash. It's really good. It's strong.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, I think like this team, like I don't really like Scrafty pick, in general. I think like you could have probably picked up like Hariyama faster than whoever else got it. I don't remember, was it Siki? Like yeah, you could have definitely picked it up
Yeah.
before they got to it. So
I do agree. I think like a good offense with the Furry Giraffe would have been way better because Scrafty is not giving you the damage you want in the Tricker mode that Harriet or something else would have
right,
given. I
yeah,
think you're right.
and you don't want to like you don't want to be forced to like fake out Trick Room and then have to switch out the Scrafty, right? You just want to get like the offense going. Um, so that really kind of like feels the wrong way, like feels not that great with Scrafty. Um, I guess you have like
Yeah.
mischievous too. Well, like,
Oh, but like to do what? Set the Trick Room? What are you gonna do once
what
you're
is
in it though?
mischievous is not doing anything. It's like clicking like what's that
I
one
guess
random battle set where it's like calm mind draining kiss will wisp hex.
no, shut the fuck up. It's not real.
Um,
I guess there's an EQ partner for like Mudsdale. I don't
wow,
know. This
wow. So
team
now I'm
has a
bringing
lot of
Fighters and Monster. So I'm bringing Fighters and mischievous.
and mischievous. Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
also, your Tailwind is
This.
like 100 base total. Like this team,
Yeah.
yeah, your speed controls like both of these. I guess you have like Icy with Ninetales, which is not too bad.
Yeah, but
Um,
also, how are you breaking like Terra Water with this team? Raikou, that's not real.
That's a good point actually. Like you're forced to bring Raikou and it's like not that great. You can bring like Head Smash
Yeah.
Arcanine, which is like it clicks it, right?
I
Um
mean, yeah, I guess.
but another thing is like you wanna be like terrestrializing a lot of these mons low key. Like you wanna be terrestrializing like Frigg to probably get up Trick Room sometimes. Actually not that
Hmm.
often, but like Wellspring wants Terra to get that big Contra boost. Volcarona is like
Yeah.
the Terramon of all time. Um, Harkonine can feel like you either tear it to like let it live like 3 turns or like it dies in two or like one, right?
Men's also likes to Terra Fairy a lot of the times.
On this team specifically, yeah, like you're struggling. Like let's look at like type resist here, like no dragon resist, like minimal ghost resist. Like these are like very common like big offensive moves, right? Even electric can be pretty easy to like snipe a lot of these mons. Feels like not that wonky. Like it's like bulky. You have like a Volcarona, good Wellspring and Alola Tails, but it's like intimidates, but like doesn't feel like great, right?
Yeah.
Also, like
This
if
is
you
like,
face one Define Mod, what are you doing, bro? Like what are you actually doing? Like three?
oh yeah,
That's
triple
good.
intim, true. Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. I didn't even notice the triple intim. Holy
yeah,
shit. Yeah, mirror, dude, mirror's the mirror the bait.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this might be our
Needs to be fixed. I think that's a needs to be
it
fixed,
needs
right?
to be fixed.
Yeah.
I think it's not bad. It just like there's like a lot of pieces. I feel and not enough stuff that they're doing. Like there's
Mm.
just a lot of mid on the board. Like I feel like you need to like combine this and get a few better mons. You know what I mean? There's like too many mons that do nothing great, but a lot of
Mm.
shit.
Yeah, like I feel like if the Scrafty was a Hariyama, this completely changes how the draft is played. Because now you actually have a trickery mode, right? Um, and it's just not, unfortunately.
Yeah,
So
and also like the immediate damage. Like, look at this team.
mm,
What other than Arcanine, nothing's doing damage at all. Like
yeah,
Wellspring, yeah, it's this is not like Heartflame Wellspring where it's gonna be able to get Okos and stuff. Volcarona needs to set up. Ninetales is a pitiful damage.
yeah.
Furry Giraffe is nothing. Scrafty's nothing. Raiku's nothing. Mence is like okay, but you're running
Psyduck,
it like defensive. Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to like justify the offense here. I don't know.
mm. I feel like you definitely could have role compressed for sure, like Scrafty into Hariyama, and then maybe like one more water breaker or like maybe like yeah, they just I don't know. A lot of the team just feels like it's like almost there. You know what I mean? But it's like
Yeah, it's
nothing.
like it has potential to be like really good. I feel like a few changes could, like if he just had like I know we were talking about this Hariyama a lot. But I feel like Loki if he just had the Hariyama over this Crafty in like a different dark and like
Mm-hmm.
it could have been easily like solid tier.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
For
Like
sure.
jump up like 2 tiers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it needs to be fixed. That's really all. I think we covered it perfectly, actually.
Yeah,
Next up, I actually don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. It's like
Hiss I guess.
He's like it could
I
be
have no
Z, it
idea.
could be Z too, because it's like XHYS on like the chord. I know that.
Oh, true, true, true.
Um,
Okay, let's say H for the Hiss. Just say
that's
Hiss for now, I guess. That's
yeah,
okay.
his yeah. Let's go his. So his is draft. Whimsy draft, right? Ready to go round two was kind of questionable. I was like,
It's tough.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, this could have been like a Lando. This could have been like anything else, but all right, bro. I respect it. Rage is actually pretty good value. Um, for like 15
How much
points.
is it?
It's like 15 or 16. It's pretty
15.
expensive. It's like pretty expensive, but I actually really like it early on just because like you set yourself up for like drafting Heatran and like a lot of these like decent Whimsicott abusers, right? You get like Terrakion, get Blastoise for a good fake out. Like I feel like like Z or Heath kind of went into this draft knowing that they wanted this type of like Whimsicott plus like a lot of mid tier abusers of Whimsicott type of draft, and I think they
Yeah.
capitalized pretty well off of it. I don't like the
Do you think they have enough of fairy breakers to justify Regidrago? Because like when you see
mm,
Drago, you know they're spamming Terra Fairy. Do you
mm.
think Tran is enough of a Terra Fairy killer for this team?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's pretty tricky because like you can't bait the Fairy Tale without leading Drago, and then it's like
Hmm.
if you lead Drago, like then Heatran comes out and it's only breaking one of the fairies, so it's like and most teams are gonna try to fit on like one fairy, right? Just because fairies are broken type, so.
Easily, yeah. When you see like a Drago, you automatically put like two at least like a fairy and a steel on 2 mons minimum. I feel.
Hmm. I feel like honestly, what could have done this team like pretty well is like a Hisuian Zoroark, because I feel like a lot of this team,
Really?
yeah, I feel like you could like
Oh,
fake
if you bait it
bait it
out.
out with
Oh,
like King
true.
Drago or like even just regular Zoroark. I
Mm.
feel like you could have baited it out, but like a lot of these, like even Aleki and Ray Drago suffered like the same syndrome. It's pretty cool. You actually got both like Larry and Reggie's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
There's
like
actually I just realized there's also Gunk Shot Cinderace as like a
mhm,
fairy killer.
yeah, and same with Croak. Drakeon's Rock
Yeah.
Slide is also pretty strong. Um,
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like and an Amherst too if you can like set up. I don't even actually what is setting Trick Room? Oh, Dusknoir.
Dusknoir. Yeah,
Dusknoir,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. But it's like don't fall for
Even
it.
even Wims, right? Wims has Trick Room too.
That's true, yeah. And most guys actually decent at setting Trick Room. I think the main thing is like
Yeah.
I would have liked to see like even like a bit of redirection here. But it's hard to do.
Um. Yeah, I
Sustainably.
don't think it's necessary, Loki. Like, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like you have enough. Like, you have the Intim, you have Fake
Yeah.
Out, you have like a couple of stuff. Like, this seems like decent. It
Mm-hmm.
just, mm,
You kind of
I don't
you
know.
everybody
It's
knows what this team like this type of comp does, right?
yeah, it's very linear, I guess. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's true. Like Drago itself is like one of the most linear mons ever. Like, okay, you want to click your big strong dragon move.
Genji, yeah.
It's yeah. Um, I know Terra Enam's been kind of it can cook in certain matchups. Because it's like really bulky. You Terra like water or something, and it's like kind of unkillable.
I feel like
And
all these
pretty
mons are
strong
so
and
frail, like Heatran's Forex weak,
yeah.
just Stacks weaknesses,
Terra bait.
Terrakion
Yeah.
too. And yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these mods are also kind of like literally like the middle four, like Tran, Toys, Terrakion, Crook, Cinderace. These are all like mons that have potential, but also underwhelm a lot of
They
time.
haven't
They've
kept
not
up.
kept up. Yeah, like this is no Iron Hands. This is no like Ogre Pawn. Like they haven't kept up is the thing.
Yeah,
But there's like it's not bad. I don't know. What would you rank this? This is kind of a hard one to rank.
this is a really hard one. I think it's like all three of these middle ones. It's all three of these middle ones at the same time. Where it's like
No, no, no. I don't think
mid
it
to
needs
it's
to be
definitely decent.
fixed.
Yeah, I think it's mid.
I would just put it in mid. Yeah, but like what part in mid? Do you think it's
Better than Sahi, or maybe is it better than Axie? Actually, that's a good question.
is it better than Axie's team? What would you be? I feel like Axie's team. Like I'd be scared to face Ushi Bundle,
At least this team has a trick. At
Chomp.
least Axie's team has a trick room mode.
Yeah, and there's like usable offenses. Like I feel like I'm not scared of his team. You know what I mean? I feel like
Mm.
everything's like, oh, this is kind of weak. It's not giving me. It's not giving me like the pressure that Axie's team is giving me. I feel like if I had to choose
Yeah,
between the two, I'd be more scared of Axie's team.
yeah, I agree with that. I think like below Axie, above C.
We're above C. Yeah, I think above C is fine. I agree.
All right. Plants team. Um,
Plants team is interesting.
yeah,
It's like a lot of
I picked up
random ass
I
mons
picked up Roaring Moon and Corner Pond, and now I'm just kind of
just
taking from
picking
there.
stuff.
Um,
Um, I think it actually ended up pretty decent.
yeah, and then
Like
this guy
all things
Kicker is
considered.
Basket Agent, so you're pretty biased to like hate on
Yeah,
him.
no, but I still agree. I think like okay, I will say like the bottom like four picks, actually maybe more. They're kind of dude. Cyrilage is defo ass.
That was my sixth pick, was Torracat.
So yeah, he really wanted to fake out. That is interesting. Like I like the top five. I think top five cooking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like it's like definitely solid. You have the offense, you have the tailwind, you have the speed, you have Gallade for like breaking
Fireball
through
move,
like
yeah.
steals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, steals which like Ogre Pond kind of baits out. There's stuff. I don't hate it. I think afterwards it kind of falls off because like what is have to say? Why do you have Gardevoir and Glade first of all?
Hold on,
This-
this is kind of like a sick team though. This is kind of like a sick team.
how-
If you look at it, if you hold on, look at the top five,
okay,
and then like look at the
yeah.
bottom. Like it's like Gardevoir, Thunder. Like this is kind of like Tailwind with
For
like
what EQ partners?
I guess there's no Tailwind, but like it's just a lot of like spread attacks, like
Also,
Mud Water.
there's no ground type as well.
There's like Wobble Storm and like Dazzling Gleam, like you know what I mean. I feel like there's just
Yeah,
a mix
I
of
was looking at it like I feel like Dundee with Rain is probably like gonna be usable with like the spamming the wall bolts and everything because like
mm,
I feel like the main issue with Dundee is like missing the fucking wall bolts and just like dying.
yeah.
It's really fucking annoying. Um, but yeah, do you think Roaring Moon is gonna be supported enough here? So or is this gonna be a defensive mode every
I
time because it has to take Tailwind?
I actually think Roaring Moon's pretty enabled well here. Like look at this team and then look at like the
Hmm.
Monstera. Like it's just Roaring Moon really,
Yeah,
right? So I think like that's
yeah, that's
solid.
true actually.
I think that's like good thing like Basket is breaking things, Corner Pond clicks follow me, it's 30. You have like a
Hmm.
lot of built-in like tools already, so it's like it already enables Roaring Moon to do what Roaring Moon wants to do. So I do like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but like another thing is like these mons are like good and they're offensive. Like Gallade's good offensive value, same with Dundee. But like they're
Mhm.
like not that great on your tone. Like if I match tone with you, like I'm pretty sure I can like
No,
out.
Glade's. I think Glade's like a decent like tail room mon, where it's like
Mhm.
the perfect speed tier for being tail room. And then also, if you have like tailwind up, and then I bring my Bask and
Mhm.
a tailwind plus like rain in the back, and then you're also equally goobed. I feel like this
Yeah.
team does handle speed control really well. I just really hate like the last three picks. Like I feel like Copperajah, Ceruledge, Gardevoir are like such no brings. Like why would you ever bring them over your top like
Mhm.
six, seven? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just feels. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, you trick him abusers Copperajah, and then
That's not real.
like a min speed Gallade. And then I guess it could also be Basket Legion with like last respects if you as eh.
But Glade also
Yeah.
does get imprisoned, which is kind of cool, I
Yeah.
guess.
You actually have both the
And they
curls and the
also,
evolutions. Just missed
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, and like Icy Wind and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think the team started off good, and then Plant had no idea what to do, and then kind of just picked random shit.
And just like yeah. Like you can put
Yeah.
like either like
Um.
last minute timer and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I think it's probably solid. Look, even just like the top five, I think
yeah,
is probably better
better than
than
like a lot of the
the
leagues
mid
actually.
ones.
I think
Yeah.
like you have a lot of good modes. Like you can lead like Peli Bask. You can lead like Roy Moon Konrapon or Roy Moon Gallade. Even like Roy Moon
Yeah.
plus Peli, and then you bring out like Basky plus Blade in the back, or like
True.
even Thundy or like one of these other threats, right? Like you can also go like
Yeah,
Torchic
I
plus
agree.
Roy Moon. There's a lot of stuff you can do.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Next up is Lodge Ice.
Lodge Ice. Okay, Lodge Ice. I don't know if Lodge Ice was cooking.
Back
like,
to Smeargle.
Okay, Chiyu Lando, fire, right? Like
Yeah,
that's like a fire core.
yeah,
Because those two, like, what is living
dude.
Beads of Ruin Earth power and
And Heat
fucking
Wave,
nothing.
and Heat Wave too.
Yeah,
Because like
there's no way. Like
if you
the
get that
issue
combo
is,
going, it's definitely really strong, right? I think even
yeah,
fighting.
but the issue is everything after that's kind
Mm-hmm.
of mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
Like you want like good fast tailwind. I feel like Torn ain't it, dude. Like Torn T, I feel like is not going to be as consistent in getting up the Trick Room, which your Chi Yu and Lando absolutely need. Like there's no way you can settle for just winning a regular no tailwind type of game with this team.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if Torn's doing that. I don't know if it's got that kind of game.
Yeah, I think like another thing is like you don't fully rely on Torn. You have like booster speed Icy from Val, who's like also
Oh, that's
decent.
true. Actually, I forgot I got Icewind.
He's
Yeah.
like pretty fast. You also have like Ninetales. You can just like immediately burst damage like Chi-Yu too. That's also pretty nice.
Mhm.
Smeargle's actually pretty annoying support, right? Like you get fake out falling.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
but like this team is so trick. Like I'm like bringing like Terrifier plus Trick Room like every single week. Versus type of team. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and like the random Sun Core at the end is like, when are you ever gonna use this?
mm-hmm.
And you, this the thing is, it's like that is like
That's
one of your nine, which is like okay, those two are I do think like almost unbringable.
mm-hmm.
Like it's so hard to justify nine. What does Ninetales do, dude? Like it does nothing other than enable Chi Sun, but then also there's no Tailwind or Trick Room.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like they're unbrings, and then like Bask is cool. Bax is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I guess with this Miracle support, you can like do decent stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Good like, but it's Terra Firebait again, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Um,
Like it seems
and then
just
so is
all
like Iron
Terrifier bait.
Valiant, and
It's
then
like
yeah,
full
except
Terrifier
Lando.
minus Lando, right? So like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't really like this team.
neither I like you're either leaning to 20, which is like pretty frail and like it's not
Yeah,
punishable, or like Smeargle and it's just like slow. So pretty awkward
yeah,
support. I think needs to be fixed is like decent for it, right?
yeah. I think this might be needs to be fixed. I don't think this is
The thing is you can't even fix this
a
because like you
complete
don't have like
team.
a Torn Eye to add to it or anything. So it's like
That's it.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I think I know Defo Logics also got sniped quite a bit. Well, I feel like he prioritized this miracle maybe way too early, and I don't know if it's gonna be able to provide it gets you good fake out redirection spore stuff, but the thing is your top guys aren't fast enough to do that without the spore. Like if you had like oh some fucking I don't know really like ogre pawn or something, or I don't know something really fast on the top, I think it could be justifiable. I feel like you needed a good tailwind. I think he prioritized the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Yeah, but like also like just looking at the board in general, like there was not many great like tailwind setters at like round five, right? So it's like the best value you've got, and I guess it could have been Murkrow, but then Murkrow's too passive, right? So there's always like some form of like setback. Um,
Yeah, that's why I don't like this miracle turn round three is the thing.
but it's also like I mean like what else are you picking in round three? Like next to like Chiyu, Tono, like Whimsy's gone and all that, right? Um,
Uh, I mean, yeah, but I feel like weren't the bugs available for him? I feel like
Bugs
a
are
bug
available,
would have
yeah.
been fine.
Bug would have been fine
I feel
actually,
like
yeah.
bug would have been fine, or like maybe even. Can we look at the board? Is there any tailwind in like the early mid?
Volby and
There
yeah,
was.
round four, yeah.
Yeah.
Round four was free, yeah. Could have come back to him.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, I don't know. Even like I know Jugu doesn't fit, but like I'm not sure.
Actually, it could have been
Yeah, I
Jigu.
don't know. It's kind of hard.
It could have been Jigu. I don't think Jigu's
Yeah,
that bad here. This is like it's same like typing as like Torn basically. It's
yeah,
like a
but
different.
the booster speed makes a big difference. Just
Mhm.
like the base 21 versus like the boosted up is massive.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
Who's next? Esther. Full
The
Oko.
Reg
Yeah,
H,
full
the
Oko.
Reg team. Yeah.
Mm. Gotcha.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the Reg H team itself?
Um. Oh, we didn't even get Lycan Rock here. I actually really like Lycan Rock here on this. Um.
Oh yeah, I guess they completely ditched the sand mode totally,
Yeah,
huh?
you have solo T-Tire, which T-Tire's it's like a rock slider knockoff. It's not bad, right? But it's like I like it because you enable Assault Vest really well in it. To be ran here, but it's like
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like if you play like any amount of Reg H, you kind of just like know how to play versus these comps. Um,
Yeah, and also he's playing a Reg H team in a non-Reg H man. Like,
yeah,
okay, there's people with Ogre Pawns and Him Pao, and you have like a Reg
mm.
H team, which is
Which is not bad, right?
tough.
Because I think like these Tailwind Ursaluna or Follow Me plus Ursaluna, right? Still busted or like
Yeah,
Belly Drum Azu.
Ursa's obviously busted. Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Like even Sneasler and DD, I think can be ran a couple different ways. Like whether it's acro or SD, like there's a lot of different ways
Hmm.
you can get it going.
Yeah,
I
and the
don't know.
offensive Indeedee is not bad too.
I think your trick mode's actually not that as like because you have Azu and T-Tar and like Hudro, which can probably look like specs modes. Um,
It's like heavy slam.
mhm.
Yeah, Trick Room's like maybe decent with the follow me redirection of Patchy, get the Trick Room off, and then you can like self bulldoze, not bulldoze, or like what is it, Drain Punch or Saluna, get weakness
Weakness
policy.
policy.
There's potential,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. There's potential for like Trick Room weakness policy stuff and like tail. It's like it's
It's
as
linear.
standard tail
Yeah,
room,
it's a
yeah,
standard tail
linear
versus again.
standard.
Yeah,
I think it's
right.
solid. I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
bottom
solid.
of solid maybe.
Oh, bottom half?
Mid,
Actually, no, you're right.
really.
Actually, no, you're mad. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Sorry.
I feel like there's like nothing wrong with it, but it's just not
Mm.
great. Maybe like top of mid, bottom of solid. Maybe it's top of mid. I don't know. What was it? What's top of mid right now? Alice,
New,
right?
new. Or sorry, top of
Uh,
Alice. Yeah, you're top of solid.
you think it's better or worse than Alice? If you like had to like
Mm.
say, I think
I
it's
think it's
better.
better. I
I
think it's
think
better. Yeah.
yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I think there's way more modes, even though it's linear, there's like so many options. Where it's like as opposed to like the
Also, these
Alice
are like
team, I
pretty
feel
bulky. Like Sightseed, Sneasler, Azu has pretty good defensive stats and like typing. T-Tar with Assaultus is like
yeah.
a demon to kill. Bloodroom
Hmm.
is a good phys defense. So and like with support from Talonflame, it's only gonna make it better, right? Um, so yeah, I think it's like definitely solid. Sorry,
I think bottom
when I
solid's
was saying
fine.
mid, I was thinking like in the middle of the pack. You know what I mean? But solid's like for sure the right ranking for it. Um,
Yeah.
Next up is Keith. Wow.
Oh no.
Wow. Um, a victim of my gaslighting. Sorry, Keith.
Yeah.
You don't want that
Yeah.
Tinglu. Um, but yeah, I don't like honestly. Even though they didn't get Tinglu, um, I think Screamtail Sinistra and Elliot is still really, really, really good. You get that like Encore Disable plus screen stuff. You get Thunderwave. It's just like really annoying. Like
What is Sinister doing here though?
it's
Like why do we
again,
need
it's
Sinister?
healing and it's clicking rate
Yeah.
router. Does what it does, right?
Mm.
But what I don't like is that like ghost, and it's like your only ghost type resist is like Moltres. So it's like
Moltres.
you're really dependent on the Moltres, and then if you're making like these four like every week, you get pretty telegraphed in terms of your prep. Um,
Yeah, and then what's your tailwind? Your tailwind's also Moltres. That's not real
mhm,
tailwind.
yeah, and so
Uh,
like
and then
I did suggest to Keith to get like an Aleki over Thundy. I don't really like the Thundy pick here at all. Like you have Screamtail, which is just better Thunders in my opinion.
it's too passive. Like the team is
Yeah,
way too passive.
yeah,
I
like.
think you don't have
Mhm.
like you have to depend on like bulk up annihilate because like dude if imagine you run like a final gambit on annihilate dude what is your
You're no
team is
bulk,
like
yeah. No
you
bulk at
got
all.
no damage and you got nothing on your team if you run like that kind of annihilate you have to run like setup and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's like potential. I like the screens
Mm-hmm.
Screamtail for Howl annihilate it could be fine.
Howl with
I don't know.
Arcanine, like Band Arcanine, could also be nice.
Oh,
Right?
true.
That's
I
good
guess he
too.
has double howl. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like double howl. Decent snarl user. Okay.
I think Alice
Um,
is a really bad pick though. I think this is definitely where like
yeah. I don't,
Team
it definitely
Team
just
Mythic
doesn't
goes.
add anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thundy just gives nothing. If you had like offensive, like Eliki makes sense because you have like the offensive electric to kind of like,
It's
give
stats, right?
some.
Like look at the speed. Like look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the speed of this team, right? Outside of Screamtail, like Aleki would have
yeah,
actually
yeah,
given
yeah.
like Electro plus like banded like Arcanine or Ape, right? Or even Specs Moltres.
Yeah,
You can like run like fake
yeah.
HO, or
There's like
bluff stall,
wins.
right? Yeah.
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
You can
That's true.
bluff Stally. Yeah. Sorry, go on.
And like, no, like even like, what does like Lycanroc do? Like, it's like okay, fast rock slide. I guess it's like I don't know. It's like kind of a,
Mhm.
uh, I don't know. I don't know if it gives us. It's like he's not even able to use the tough claws properly because you want to like rock slide and stone edge, and it's like okay, barely anything, and it's like only thing you can use is like SLR rock and CC with tough claws.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's not that good of a mon. Gas shows like you want more bulk, you more passiveness makes no sense. Ambipom's fine, but you already have like Tinkertown fake out. Like, why are you bringing Ambipom?
Yeah.
That feels troll.
Yeah, I'm
I
never
don't know.
bringing
This
Tinkaton if I'm this guy in team preview, like ever. I don't even think I'm plugging it into the builder. Um,
you're never bringing Tinkaton. You're bringing Ambipom over Tinkaton every time.
dude, like I mean, think about it. Like, what is Tinkaton clicking like fake out in Encore? Like, I have Scream
And
Tinka.
Gigaton, yeah,
Like, I don't really need fake out for this team. I kind of just position well.
yeah. And your team doesn't even
Ambipom
like
just gives
bait
you
the
that
Terra
ledge
Fairies.
resist and like burst
Hmm.
damage, right?
That's not. I guess, yeah. But I think the main thing is like Tinkaton. You want it when you can bait out the Terra Fairies, and nothing's like
Mm-hmm.
you're not like exactly baiting Terra Fairies with this team to
Mm-hmm.
justify like a Tinkaton bring as well.
Terrifier is kind of like coming, like he's just being led, like off rip. It's like I'm doing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I don't
that.
know.
Like I don't know. I can tell this hot ass needs to be fixed or like bottom.
It's kind of hot ass.
It's top. It's you know
Wait,
it's
well,
about the top. It's about the top.
I think it's above. Yeah, the above Gafika team. Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody's above Kafika, unfortunately. Anyway,
Yeah.
uh, Bigfoot.
Mm.
All right, wait. This is a
Balance.
contender actually. Hold on. I'm kidding.
I don't. This team's interesting. It's very.
Mhm.
How do you feel about balance?
Um, it's very predictable. I think like Cobra
Hmm.
Cloak is this team's biggest enemy, whether it's like
Yeah.
snarl or fake double fake out. Um, like you kind of just like
I think the team supports gold insanely well, though.
for sure, yeah. Like I mean, this is kind of like a better like I think this team does what this team does to a better degree because you actually have like instead of relying on like Tinkaton, Sinistra, you have like Clefairy, um, Iron Hands Instant, and actually Goldango can set up plot while Annihilape is clicking bulk up, right? Um,
Mm,
it's also clicking like Make Rain and Shadow Ball versus like Rage Fist, which you can play around, and like Drain Punch, right? Like a lot weaker moves. So Goldango's just naturally just more offensively paced. I think like Instant Clefairy stuff is
I
like
think Chugu's such great like
so
partner
great
for
for
Goldango as
Goldango,
well.
yeah. Like both are
Yeah.
like these. This is just a go to duo. I think the main thing though,
Elephant dog shit.
yeah, for sure.
We gotta
Like
take the
this guy's bad. I don't really like Meowstic either. I know it's there for
doesn't
screens,
help.
but
Yeah.
it's not there. Um,
Hmm.
Serena's
Serena's
just
cool. Yeah.
the spot there is just
Um.
like worse
Definitely usable.
Goldango. It's usable. It's gonna like calm mind
Yeah.
speed boost, but and then like base
I feel
bulk
like you
down.
want aggressive seed team, right? Though.
Yeah, you would like rather like Thwacky over Serena, right? Um,
Yeah.
at this point, because at least
Um.
you get like triple fake out, right? Like I'm being for real, like
Mm,
I'm being so for real when I say like triple fake out. It's like at least decent because at least like you're enabling gold and
right.
this
Like
all
this
that.
nasty planning up.
Yeah.
Do you think Clefairy's like taunt bait though?
I think a lot of teams taunt bait. I think both it's like parting shot, instant, tailwind, like taunt and snarl and break and
Fast taunt.
swipe are
Mm,
like if your opponent has like at least two of those three, which most drafts will, I think it's definitely tricky. Because like,
yeah.
what am I doing? Man, it seems just like Goldango
It's
like wants to set up on this team, so it's like it's nasty plot every week.
I think it's like protect the king Goldango type of team. Like was it
Yeah.
protect the president? Whatever. Like
You have like
you
a
build around
Golden, yeah.
Goldango.
Yeah,
Hmm.
for sure.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Um, I don't think it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it is
It's ground week for sure.
uh,
Like these three want to come.
Ground week. Yeah. Oh, dude, EQ spam would be kind of crazy into this
EQ
team.
is so good. Dude,
Yeah.
you're actually just leading Ice plus EQ versus thing. Like actually insane.
Yeah,
Like
that's the
nothing
movie,
close.
right?
Like it's booster speed, but outside of that, everything's slow
It is super slow.
for this
But I
team.
think this team's gonna rely. That's why the Meowstic screens, dude. Like, imagine like gold behind screens,
But then I'm breaking
and like,
Meowstic, man. And it's like I'm dropping like Clef, Instant, Iron Hands, or Juggo. So it's like
mm, that's true. It's kind of hard to judge. But like, I get the screens idea. You want to play like it's a slow team, right? You're gonna play to like set gold up, keep everything slow. Do you have any healing for gold? You have
Gold can ult heal.
heal pulse.
No, heal
Oh,
pulse gold, yeah.
oh wait, heal pulse doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. Only Pollen Puff, yeah.
Oh,
Because Pollen Puff
oh,
is like at
interesting.
attack, right? But
Okay,
stuff, but
gotcha.
yeah, but yeah. Um,
I would have liked to see a pollen puffer then on this team, probably.
yeah, maybe even Fungus. Like I would even like to see like Fungus Thwacky over like Serena. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, perhaps. I don't know if Serena's the right play. I agree. Because like, you're also not blocking fake out for Goldango, and like the other mons are your fake outers. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like,
I
what?
think like no
I
matter
don't know.
what though, like even though it seems like really protect the king, like
Mm,
all these mons, like I can either go Trick Room or Tailwind into team if I want. If you like look at
Trick
it,
Room Ward. Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
like everything is being outpaced in Tailwind. If you match my
Hmm.
Tailwind, and if you go Trick Room,
Hmm.
I'm underpacing you, right?
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know.
I think it's fine. I think this might be another solid bottom of solid, Loki,
Um,
or top of
bottom
mid.
of
Oh wait, you
mid.
think it needs to be fixed? What do you think? I think maybe top of mid. I think it's better than the Alice Sabrina
You know
team.
what? Yeah, it might be actually. So I just rank this thing really low. I just think it's really vulnerable to a lot of like I'm just gonna like either bring like straight
Yeah,
offense or
there's a
like
lot of issues in it. Maybe move it to mid. I think mid might be
I
fine.
was gonna say. I think Alice's
Yeah.
team is better than it though. I will stand by that.
Okay. What's the one in the middle? Axie.
It's better than Axie Tail. What do you
Maybe
think?
I don't know. I don't know. It might not be. I think it's better than his though.
Yeah,
I,
I agree with that at
yeah.
least.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, Trace.
Interesting team. Okay. Obvious trick room team, hard trick room in draft,
Speed
kind of
set is
tough.
100. Um,
Yeah, and this team is you have to bring booster speed crown every week.
every
Like literally,
single
you have no
week.
option. It's
Yeah.
no option.
I can't even pull
Like
the cloak. Like I can't even bring cloak if I wanted to.
yeah, it's like okay, now you're snarl weak, and then you have to bring your white guard Garganical, which is I don't know,
Yeah, and then
Garganical's not real.
White Guard Arachnid too. Come on.
Oh, true, double white guard.
Hmm. But yeah,
Um,
your Tailwind setters are Hydreigon. Your Trick Room setters are Comfey. Um,
I mean Tailwind, Comfey too.
okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. uh,
The silence.
yeah. Indeedee is also clicking Trick Room other than Comfey, but
Think
like
about the round one in DD though. What do you think about that?
I think what this thing does is like it says I'm getting Iron Crown, but because I'm also at the bottom of the wheel, I can pick one more good thing to go with Iron Crown. And I don't mind Ursaluna, but I think definitely this should have been like a Torn even, and then like go from there. Like I don't like Comfey here.
Low key,
What is
Torrent T could fit here. Yeah, like just like the EQ spam and like a naturally fast tailwinder,
yeah.
because that's not going to be your priority. Like you don't need priority tailwind on this team,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Even clicking Follow Me plus Bleak Wind or Heat Wave, like I really like that for this team to like break steals. You know what I mean? Or just like click moves. Like I feel like that could have been nice. But now I'm comfy, and what is this comfy clicking? Like floral healing? Like I don't even get to click triage draining kiss into my opponent anymore because I'm playing
Oh
Indeedee.
wait, can you even like can you self heal in Psychic Drain?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
You can hit
okay,
yourself with
cool.
like draining kiss and stuff too if you wanna. Like,
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that's fine then. Maybe it's not that, but it's
mm-hmm.
like fine. I don't know. I think it leads way too hard in the trick room, and it's gonna be abusable.
Mm-hmm. And like if I'm bringing like guard plus wheezing, it's like I'm just taunting, right? Like if you want to go like the
Yeah.
weird like grindy stall thing, I don't know.
Wait, what's the point of wheezing on this team? I don't get it.
I
What is
think
it? What is it named?
it's like another fairy resist, but like I don't know, man. Like I really don't know. There's not
Because
even
like
like
everything
a
on your team wants your abilities, like Indeedee,
mm-hmm.
Ursaluna, Crown, Comfey. Like,
Yeah.
what are you getting? What's your partner for wheezing? There's no good partner for
Mm-hmm.
wheezing. What is
Even
it
if
gonna
it was
do?
like instead of
Just
Hydrapple, if it was like
levitate, I guess.
Toad Screw, that could have been decent.
Hmm. I guess like yeah, some synergy. I feel like maybe the just like a levitate set, spamming sludge bomb in trick room
Yeah.
with like Ursaluna. I guess maybe that's like the idea.
I don't know, but then I have to
Um.
position that. You know what I mean? Like I think that's particularly difficult to get off when my whole team is like slow as balls. So
Yeah, I guess it's also a grass killer, but I guess you have Tauros, Poldan,
I'm just
but
clicking
it's not good in
expanding
trick
and
room.
facade. I'm just clicking expanding and facade. I don't really care about grasses on this team, honestly.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
would
That's
say as well.
fair.
What this team does well is it doesn't really care about your opponent's typing. Like facade EQ, expanding force spam. Like it does
Yeah.
pretty well at like ignoring my opponent's type, but I think this team's too slow to like abuse that. or just
And it's
super
also,
active.
dude, like 99% of 90% of games, it's going to be Guts, Ursaluna, and Booster Crown. Like it
Yeah,
seems so
booster speed
so
specifically. So
limiting.
it's like yeah.
Yeah, Booster Speed. It's so limiting. It's tough. It's tough, but it's still like
Mm-hmm.
fine. I think it's definitely. I think it's worse than. It's definitely not solid. It's either mid
Or needs
or.
to be fixed. I think top of needs to be fixed for sure. I don't
Dude,
think
I
it's.
think it's. Dude, I feel like he can make it so much better in
Is it
like
even
two
better than?
trades.
Is it better than Sahi's?
It is scarier than Sahi's.
I would say it's better than. Is it better than his actually? I think it's better.
Uh,
Is it better than iPad?
is it better than iPad? It is better than iPad.
You know what? I'm proud of this.
Uh,
I'm proud of this. I think
okay.
Axie Team is better, just because like Axie Team like
Yeah, it has modes. It has modes.
I think this team is reactive, but I think it's reacting well enough with like it has the right stuff to react with. You know what I mean? But it's like
It's
the team
actually like
itself.
similar to like iPad Bigfoot, where it's like it has like a clear flaw, but it's also like not bad.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
The
Last but
last
not
one.
least.
Hallelujah.
Wow. Someone's never played Draft 4. No, I'm kidding. But yeah.
We didn't get what the
Round one D
fuck.
night. Round one D night. I know this is a wheel, but just seeing the D night in round one just like gives me the ick.
Yeah, but also like what the fuck was left on the board? He's pick 16. Like you
I
gotta
mean,
give
like
him a
honestly,
little.
like even D night plus Ursa could have been fine. You just build like a, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, oh, dude, Ursa was on the board actually. I would
Ursa,
100% have taken Ursa Luna.
yeah.
Um,
Even like Ursa
like
hands, or no, not Ursa hands per se, but like you know what I mean. Like there's like routes there.
there
Um,
is, yeah. Or even like Ursa Rilla is not even like terrible.
oh yeah, you can get like decent trick room, like terror room stuff. Good
Yeah.
point. Anyway,
Okay. This is like
um,
some kind of reg H balance kind of idea.
mhm. Double lane
The fuck is D
focus.
Knight
So like
doing?
Intim isn't that bad into you. Like you're not that scared of it. Especially since
Yeah.
spec, Rillaboom's pivoting. Um,
Yeah.
you have competitive Milo too, so it's not like you have a lot of physical attackers, but
Yeah,
you don't really care about
so
HI.
this team, I'll tell you what this team is. This team is all support mons with nothing to take use of the support.
Yeah.
like,
Dragon Knight doesn't have
like
channel
okay,
for damage. It can run
it
special,
really,
which is like nice. Like it abuses mixed Unite well. I don't like Rillaboom on this. Like I know what it's doing, but it's like all the opponents are gonna know what Rillaboom's doing. Um,
Spectre is good with Snarlmon, but then like also I guess
like
like Entei and Tauros are gonna be our offenses, which is like
mhm. You know what I mean? Like I wish this was like
fine.
I wish this was like Friend Guard, because then spec is actually like living hits. Now I just click spread moves versus your team. Like no bleak and
Yeah.
resist, no rock slide and
Clutch.
resist. So
Yeah. Fairy moves also just schmicks.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
there's
Dragon as
uh,
well. It's like this
Dragon too.
like
Yeah, I
this
guess.
is not winning versus Z. His. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it from now. This is not winning. If they play, you're
Oh
getting
yeah, the
cooked.
Drago team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're getting cooked.
Yeah, literally.
I'm just gonna like trick a ring target onto your Clefable and now you're cooked. Like, come on.
Yeah, yeah, true.
um,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah. This is so like, yeah, it's
I
so
can't
bait.
like stabilize click screens, like Calm Mind, Grassy
Okay,
Seed.
but then like
Calm Mind, Grassy
this.
Seed is actually not too bad, but it's like,
Oh, that's decent. Yeah,
yeah,
but
you're
then
getting
also then your
smoked. Yeah.
Driftlimb's not unburdened or like not seed unburdened.
Dude, can I even position Drifloon plus Rilla in like Gen 9? Come on.
And also, it's like, okay, you're setting up a Tailwind, but for what? Like, there's not enough offense to take use of, in my opinion. Like, okay,
It's not fast
Entei,
enough.
kind of. You're
It
not
can be
killing
like
anything with
it
Entei,
can be like
though. I-
Banded or like
Eruption Entei,
Eruption.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, I don't know.
Never
This
good
team,
enough.
I think, unfortunately, this team is struggling because of the like last round pick.
Mhm.
I think it kind of got. I wouldn't say it's hot ass. I would not put it that bad.
Oh come on.
Look at the other two teams. What you think it's as bad as the other
Actually,
two?
no, you're right. You're right. You're so right. Okay.
It's not that bad. Yeah,
This bottom needs to be
it's
fixed. Yeah.
yeah. Uh, yeah. Okay, I
All right.
think that's it.
I think that's
Oh,
it. Yeah.
of course we put yourself on top. This might be the most biased ass list ever, bro.
Dude, we gotta update the secret channel so it doesn't come off that bad.
Yeah,
Um.
it's like literally, dude. Somebody put PRs in the trick house thing where it's like, oh, repeat, and then everyone else, and then we actually just did that.
Oh yeah, that did happen. But yeah,
Yeah.
and this is pretty accurate. telling. Whoa, hold on.
uh,
Whoa,
oh,
whoa.
okay,
Okay, we're back.
whoa.
We're back. We're back. Okay. Um,
Yeah, biased us being the first two our first best two teams. Okay, yeah, that's so close.
I mean,
But yeah,
great
everyone's
job
free to
though.
make their
Great
own
job.
PRs. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh,
uh,
yeah. I think we did a pretty good job at like. Actually, no. Me personally, I'm gonna say we did a really good job, right? Yeah. But
yeah, the self quiz is crazy. Okay.
mm,
But yeah, whatever. We gave our opinion. Who really cares? You can
mhm.
make your own opinion.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Okay. Yeah. That's basically it. Yeah. Good night. Thanks for watching.